Good morning and good morning, everyone. Hi. Um, I was actually just checking your email and checking video for you as well, and then I saw your first. Got him. Um, all right, Matt. So you should be in business now. Um, Let me just double check and make sure. TV production 4B. Okay. Gianna, he beat you. So sorry. So sorry. But good afternoon to you as well. So Matt, you should be good now on the project. No way. Really? Holy cow. No oopsies. That's awesome. That is very awesome. That's exciting to hear. Wow, way ahead of schedule for sure. Oh man, you're gonna have so. See now, I guess the only dilemma is if you're done so early, then there's more opportunity for boredom. But I'm glad that you got that squared away, and then you can shift into our edit. How am I doing today, Braden? I am doing pretty darn good. Actually, I have a headache that I'm realizing now I forgot to take medicine for, so I might step away and go take that real quick because it's making one of those headaches where like you can feel your eye just pulse a little bit. That might be too much information. I apologize, but yeah, I have a headache. Otherwise, things are great. Good day, crappy out, however, which is a bummer because I was going to go shoot a video this afternoon. I'll have to wait till tomorrow when it's supposed to be sunny. How are you, Braden? Ryan, I'm afraid to ask, but I'm pretty sure you fell asleep at 6 o'clock. Do you mean 6 o'clock this morning, like 6 a.m., or did you fall asleep at 6 o'clock yesterday evening? Simi, hi, welcome. So nice to hear from you. Okay, cool. No rush. Like I said in that email, I know you got some stuff. I will do a sweep at the end of the day and see if anything was turned in late from all my classes. So I'll take a look at that. Thank you for the update, Simi. I hope everyone at home is doing as well as can be. Of course, Ryan. I had a feeling it was 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep. But to be fair, normally I would be up at 6 a.m. and getting ready for work. So I shouldn't be complaining. Mr. McCarthy, hello. Mr. McCarthy, who, if I'm just going to check here real quick. Mr. McCarthy, who, if we call out a little bit, has not turned in any work in quite some time. Jack, what's going on there, bud? Give me an update, let me know. Or shoot me an email and let me know if you need to. Oh, that was a bad pop. All right, I'm going to go take that medicine now. As the kids of my generation once said, BRB. All right, and we're back. Sorry. You don't need to quote me, Gianna. I know what I said, and I'd say it again. BRB. All right, well, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring this up. I didn't know about it until a friend of mine put it on Facebook. I would have mentioned it to my other classes this morning, but today is the late, great Orson Welles' birthday. And if you're not familiar with Orson Welles' work, it is as classic a film student's study guide to cinema as possible. Citizen Kane, which is arguably one of the greatest films ever made. Look at any list of films, greatest films ever made, greatest directors. You will see this film up there from 1941. He made this film when he was 26 years old, which makes me feel oh so accomplished. Sadly, his lot in life later was not great, but you know that. If you remember back to the beginning of the year, we listened to the War of the Worlds broadcast, which was written by Orson Welles. And so you got to sample some of his work. I don't know where you can find Citizen Kane like to stream or anything, but if you get a chance to watch it or have nothing else to do, give it a shot, and it will challenge you because I'm sure it is not what you're used to as far as cinema goes. Maybe on a nice rainy day like today, I'll have to watch this later. You know what? Maybe I will watch it later. Rainy day, nice old classic black and white film. I got to make sure I leave this here so I can mention that to my students tomorrow on a belated birthday. But happy birthday, Mr. Orson Welles. Thank you for your contributions to cinema. Now, for you guys, unless you're Gianna and got bored yesterday and did most of your project, today is the first dedicated shooting day, okay, that you guys have. So whether that's we're shooting now, and by all means, let me know in the chat, hey, Mr. Leonard, I'm going to go shoot some stuff. See you later. Bye. Cool. Or it could be, hey, Mr. Leonard, I'm going to go take care of work that I have to do for tomorrow's class so that I can shoot later. That's also cool. Let me know that as well. I just wanted to make sure that I was available for you folks now. Same for next class. And then next week we shift into our dedicated editing classes. I'll be available again, but that, of course, will have a little bit more hands-on tech stuff. So like I have WeVideo open now. If folks have questions, of course I can take them. I just figured that since our schedule, if we're on pace, wouldn't put us to edit until next week, that I could be on standby for questions and answers, technical help, and then showing things in WeVideo. Hi, Jess is here. Hi, Jess is here. So if you feel like you've got a game plan, let me know what it is for your shoot. And quite honestly, if you have things to take care of, feel free to go take care of them. I just, wanted to make sure that I was available for you. I'll be here for as long as there are people chatting or activity going on in the stream. Actually, let's go through my calendar before I hide my calendar. Today is May 6th, so we know that the 8th is also a dedicated shooting day, and that would make the 12th and 14th of next week our dedicated editing days, and the project would be due before the start of class on the 18th, which will become our screening day, and then we'll press on from there onto bigger and better. And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I've got coming next. But realistically, it's going to be something obviously project-oriented. We might have a few classes to build up to something, and it might end up being the last project we do for the year. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Nice, Ryan. Awesome. And for those of you outside, like I know, Braden, you're doing your bike riding. I'm drawing a blank on on some of the other ones. But just if you're take a look at that forecast. I and was looking to shoot a commercial for our morning show this week and for social media yesterday. I got on location because I wanted to shoot it at the high school, and I realized I was missing some equipment and couldn't shoot, and said I would shoot today at the end of the day. However, it's going to rain all afternoon, which is not a good time to go out with equipment and shoot some stuff. But tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, so I'm hoping for those of you that have outdoor projects, capitalize on tomorrow as a shooting time frame. Brayden wants a music video. Jess doesn't want a music video. Music video might be a little tough using WeVideo. And we were going to do music videos next in class once we wrapped up in the studio. Either before or after 10 day, which never came to be. But there's an editing technique that I was going to show you to make that process much easier. And we never got a chance to do it, unfortunately. But a music video is a bear of a project. It's a lot of shots. It's a lot of angles. It's a lot of lip syncing. And so it'd be a tough one to do in and around the house for sure. Because that's the other thing I just got to be aware of, right, is the limitations and where we can go do things. But in those limitations has spawned some really cool creativity. So we'll see. We'll see what the next project's going to be. And Matt, now that you're here, did you try logging into WeVideo again? You should be good. Let me know if we're good there. You can absolutely do a voiceover on your project, Jess. That's a really great way to ensure that the audio quality is really good because you can record that separately. And you can even do it directly in the WeVideo if you want. I know the microphone in your Chromebook is probably not nearly as good as the one in your phone. So I might find like a quiet corner to record. I don't even have my phone. Where is my phone? Well, anyway, on your phone, disclaimer, I have an iPhone, so I apologize if it doesn't translate to the Android. But I know the iPhone has a voice memos app, which if you open up, you can bring that phone, boom, right up, like right near your mouth to record nice high quality audio, and then take those audio files and then put them up to Google Drive or save them to iCloud or email. You know, they're small enough where you should be able to get them where you need to get them. And you just have much more control then. So if you're doing a demonstration of something and there's a lot of background noise, right? Like let's say Brayden's going outside to demo how to ride a bike and he's going through steps. And it's just at that moment that his neighbor decides to start mowing their lawn. Well, we're going to hear that in the background consistently or sporadically throughout the video. So VoiceOver gives you way more control. And if you record the VoiceOver separately in that voice memos app, it'll sound a lot better. And it's going to be really silly. But we used to do our voiceovers, and I still do to some extent, depending on the piece I'm working on. You want to find a quiet spot in the house, and you want to find a small spot so that there isn't as much echo or reverb. And so the best place to do it, silly enough, is the closet. So if you have like a bedroom closet that's filled with clothes, it's a nice small space. The clothes absorb a lot of the echo and stuff. So you can sit in there with your Chromebook and your phone, and you can have your script up on your Chromebook, and you can have your phone right near your mouth, and you'll just kind of sit on the floor of your closet with clothes hanging around you, and you're going to record your voiceover, but it's going to sound really good. So I would encourage you do that. It may seem silly, but at the same time, no one's going to know, and the quality of your voiceover is going to sound a lot better. So that would be my recommendation for that. But just remember also All right, that one of the requirements is that you do appear in the video in some capacity. So we should see your face. So if you are going to do a voiceover, all right, I would strongly then probably recommend doing like an introduction of your video in the beginning, and then an outro at the end where we see you and you're, addressing your audience. So, and Gianna, if you did a voiceover, did you do it with those tips and tricks? Did you sit on the closet floor? That's the nice thing with voiceovers, is that they're so low impact that going, oh, I got to redo a voiceover is like, you need a microphone and your script, and that's really it. So if you don't feel like it's a huge burden to redo, especially if you're so far ahead of the curve, that you've got plenty of time to get that done, and it's going to sound a lot better in the end. So yeah, definitely recommend that. I didn't want to make it a requirement, but I'm glad that you guys are seeking that out as an option, and even finding out that it makes things a lot easier and better as well. So that's good. Look at that. See, I'm not crazy. Orson Welles, storyboards. Look, he's even got a this way, layout of the room that they're going to shoot in, so he knew how to arrange the set. See? Pre-production planning. Super important. Matt, are you still there? I don't know if you heard my question from before. I'm just curious if you had any luck now with WeVideo. So Matt said first and then left, huh? The nerve. No, Gianni, you're thinking of George Orwell. So close. Orson Welles, Orwell as the last name. Animal Farm, which is a fantastic book. And of course, 1984 as well. Also a fantastic book. No, those are the Wright brothers. But one of the Wright brothers' name was Orville. Orville and Wilbur. I always remember Orville, but I never remember Wilbur. But I guess I should. It's a pretty unique name. Wilbur the pig. Wilbur is the pig from Charlotte's Web. That's right. Favorite book? It's a pretty good book. Never read it. Read it. And Jack, now that you've resurrected yourself in the chat, answer my question, please. You're missing a ton of assignments, dude. What's going on there? You did a project on the Wright brothers, but I found Citizen Kane on YouTube, of course. Oh, nope, never mind. It's only, you have to rent it. Take it back. Whoops. Well, there you go. There's your next project, Gianna. You could do an in-depth video essay on Amelia Earhart conspiracy theories. While Jess covers the Bermuda Triangle. There's one thing I don't like about this video setup is that my laptop is at the worst spot. My wrists are just constantly bent. Don't add up. Psych, I'm actually Amelia Earhart. I was going to reveal it the last day of school, but I might as well tell you now. It is me. Now you know. Oh dear. Kind of excited for Citizen Kane now. Yep, fire trucks. Mr. Amelia Earhart. It's just Mr. Earhart. You don't need to say my first name. But thank you. It's very polite. Formal. I am. It's true. You had a feeling? Really? I'm pretty sure since I've met you in September, this is the first time that you've said the name Amelia Earhart. So I don't think you really did have a feeling. I think you're just pretending. Oh, did you? Well, then I guess I didn't cover my tracks well as I thought, huh? I'll have to do better next year. Jack, if you're still there, I just got your email. I will reply in a bit. Oh, I felt the sneeze come on. What happens when I press this button? All right, now I know. Guess that was the last video I watched. No, I don't want to go to that. I just want to... see what else I've got here. Since Gianna's here, we can just run Gianna's speech again.
Good morning, Raritan High School. My name is Gianna DiVirgilio, and I am running for the position of student council.
I don't 8-bit, 10-bit color test? What's that? Oh, that's the thing I did that day. Okay. Nah. I stopped it. I figured Jess would egg her on. No, I won't do that. I don't have any embarrassing videos of Jess to play. Otherwise, that was the old you. Now we have new and improved Gianna DiVirgilio. Oh. Wow, you guys are feuding. There's no need to feud. There is no need to feud. And be nice, Jessica, or I will show an embarrassing Jessica video. I'll find him. I will. Hey, Blessing. Happy to see you here again. You don't have to go back to the beginning today. I can just give you an update right now. So today is our first dedicated shooting class. And so this time is available, and next class, for you to use our class time together to start shooting some of your video or to get work done in other classes so you have time later in the day to shoot your video. I just wanted to make sure I'm available for help or questions or feedback. So if you need anything, I'll be here for our time together. And the same for next class. And then the 2 classes we meet next week are going to be very similar. You can check in, but those are our dedicated editing days. So no need to go back to the beginning of the video.
Good morning, Raritan High School. My name is Gianna DiVirgilio, and I am running for
Nope,
the
that's the
position of
wrong
Student
one.
Council
My
Secretary.
apologies. As I'm now messing with some audio stuff. Sorry. Hold on. No, I don't. Oh, whoa. Will it not play it back? Oh, it does play it back. Okay. That was my beach clip. I shot at the beach. Steve Harvey's your guy? I was more of a, well, I grew up on the original. Not even the original. Richard Dawson was the original. And then it was the guy that was murdered. I forget his name. I'm drawing a blank. Why it's a red car? Red cars are typically used for advertising as they look a lot flashier than other color cars. So if you think about like car commercials you see, they always use bold colors in their commercials, but the most popularly sold vehicles in our country, the number one most popular car is silver, and then white, and then black, which are 3 of the most boring colors you can think of, but that's how people like their vehicles. So red for advertising, that's why. They always give away red cars on shows. Who doesn't love the beach? Especially on a rainy day like that. Yeah. Missing the beach. I don't know what I'm saying in that clip. I hope it was nothing inappropriate. I can't hear the audio. I forgot there was audio there. Ooh. Let's close that out too. Ow. Finger pain. Whew. All right, gang. So I'm probably going to wrap the stream up in the next 5 minutes or so if we don't have any class or work related things to discuss. I probably should start putting disclaimers in the beginning of the streams a little bit more frequently that these are just check-in streams. So if you missed today's class and go back to this video, there's going to be a lot of interesting Amelia Earhart, Charlotte's Web, Family Feud related topics of conversation. Oh, dang. We dropped down quite a few. Folks, if you're going to leave, say goodbye. Don't be rude. Don't be that person. So, Blessing, the video portion of the assignment, okay, is not going to be due until the start of class on Monday, May 18th. So today and Wednesday, here I can show you my calendar here so you can take a look at it with me. All right. Today is the 6th. So the 6th and the 8th of this week are our dedicated shooting days. All right, next week when we meet, the 12th and the 14th are going to be dedicated editing days. And then the next time we meet after that, which is Monday, is going to be our screening day, which is why it's going to be due by the start of class on the 18th so we can watch them and get through as many as we can with our time together. And if it spills into Wednesday, it spills into Wednesday. But the video portion will be due Monday before class on May 18th. So I hope that helps answer that question for you. All right, we got one person left. So yes, we are going to conclude for the day. Good luck with your shoots. Feel free to reach out over the course of the rest of the afternoon or tomorrow if you guys need help or have questions or hit roadblocks. I will be here for you as always. Until we touch base again on Friday, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I will talk to you later. See ya.